Hello friends, family. Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of the cheesiest man alive. Today we're going to be testing out a 13 pylon 14 gate in PvP and lots of cannon rushes versus Zerg. But not before we throw down the 2 gate. Yes, it's the 2 gate cannon rush. Enjoy this episode of the cheesiest man alive. Alrighty friends, I kind of want to play an old school 2 gate forge over here. We're playing against Fiant. We've been playing against Fiant a couple of times already in the cheesiest man alive. And the old school 2 gate forge is this build that I think initially was a PvP build already, and then it turned into a PvZ build. I can't recall which Protoss did it. I just remember it was on Blackburn versus Solar, but I for the love of me, I can't remember who the Protoss was that I did see do this. It is a very special build. I am never quite sure how good it is. It feels kind of okay, but at the same time it feels kind of weak. Like, I don't actually know what the correct response is from Zerg. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Let's just have a look, see what's going to happen. Most likely he's going to pull a couple of workers downstairs, which is usually an okay response initially until the zealots are out. So the zealots are going to come out at some point, of course. That's just an absolute fact. I wonder what he's doing. Probably thinks I'm going to try and lock him in or something, which is absolutely not the case. Now, I really just want a major pool of workers here. I think it's completely fine for me. Just got to make sure I don't end up losing my my probe here. This is by far the most important thing. And I can't afford to lose this pylon either. That's fairly obvious, I think, to most people. But for now, the probe is going to be, well, rather important. I could just run around over here, then go back in. See if I can build a couple of cannons in range of that hatchery still. I think I can. Ooh. One of them got cancelled there. Next one also kind of got cancelled. Okay, we have 4 zealots out. He's going for my pylon here, which I think is actually a mistake. Oh, it did get locked in somewhat. But he doesn't have so many links anymore. So a lot of drones have fallen already. And oh, look at these 2 drones. They're very, very low. I can kill them with my little probie. And he's going for the next pylon as well, which makes some sense, honestly. But even if I just get a single shot in, that might be enough already. So I have two more, what you call them, 2 more pylons on the way. Gonna add 1 more, perhaps. He's already lost so many of his units, though. And I have more and more zealots coming in as well. Look at this probe! The 3-kill probe. This guy's an absolute legend. Freaking disciple over here. And once we kill this, I think the game is over. Now, this guy has another important task. He's going to go into the main base. Never mind, he's not going to go into the main base. I'm trying to keep him alive. I thought we're going to go send him into the main base, but that's not going to be the case. I wanted to get some scouting information. I do believe my opponent is dead at this point. Yep, GG. His worker count I wanted to check, and it was only left at 12, as I killed 8 already. 3-kill probe. Low kill cannons. This is exactly how I wanted to go. Fantastic stuff. And we got a GG, so we got to add it. Oh, I didn't even put the GG counter up. So we'll add that and go into our next game. All right, we have another PvZ. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Yeah, I sit out. You don't every single time before an episode, okay? I sit down and I think of different strategies that I can play. You know, what am I looking forward to? Is there anything that I saw in professional SC2 where I'm like, oh, that is actually fairly exciting. I wonder if that's going to work. And, you know, then sometimes I test them against the AI. Sometimes I don't. This time I had 3 beautiful builds prepared again. And then I only get Zergs. And all I do is freaking 2 gate forge again and again and again and again. But it is fun to play. I actually don't mind this completely. I find this interesting. This is interesting for me, at least. And one of the reasons why it's so interesting to me is because I think if the opponent goes into roaches, I'm still in somewhat of an okay position. Like, my eco really isn't that bad. And I think I could even get slightly better eco. I don't need to build my forge immediately. Like, the cannons usually start pretty late anyway. So I actually think I have quite a bit of wiggle room. Like, I was thinking maybe I should actually just, like, get a pylon up here first as well. Like, why not? Maybe even a gas. Like, this is something that perhaps I can do. I haven't completely, you know, thought out this process yet, as you can hear from my hesitant tone of voice. But I do believe that there's definitely something there. So we're going to check what he's doing. And then we're just going to put up one of these bad boys. Double Chronos. I don't think I can quite afford an assimilator here because I also want to get cannons, obviously. He's going to pull workers. Maybe just one at a time initially, though. Yeah, that's usually the case. Oh, he's already trying to block. This guy's legendary. I freaking love that stuff. I love it when they're trying to block already. Like, matey, I don't give a crap. I'm going to get my cannons down the moment my zealots pop in. That's going to be an absolutely key timing here for me. I do have too little money right now for that second cannon. But he doesn't really seem to be, you know, going for a surround on my dudes. That's interesting. So we can get a cyber core over here then. I really don't want these links to move past me. That would be low tier for me. Oh, nice one, Kevin. Very nice indeed. Oh, isn't that great, Harstem? Oh, and we're gonna go for a single. Oh, this freaking sucks. Okay, whatever. Just gonna full wall this temporarily then. That always does the trick, usually. That usually does the trick, always. That tends to do the trick. Oh, he's actually going for that. I hadn't quite expected it. I hadn't expected that at all, actually. Oh, that's super frustrating as well. As, well, just gonna get one of these out. I'm gonna keep this at home. And 3 zealots across the map. I do want to get somewhat of a pylon over here. I'm just going to check if there's nothing weird coming in the next few minutes or so. Then we get a Stargate at home. Yes, that feels good. Actually, let's just leave all of our units over here. We have a zealot, as well as the other dude out. Look at Warp Gate. Like, ideally, I would build at least a Stalker here, you know, just for safety's sake. Oh, this isn't enough, is it? Don't really think it is enough. Come on. Yeah, he's definitely pissing me off right now. He's gonna kill my pylon as well. I need to keep that in mind. He's gonna most likely kill 2 pylons if I'm not very careful. Don't forget, 2 swipes of a zealot and then 1 hit of a probe is going to keep you alive forever. I'll get an oracle out, so I have a faster... Well, practically I have a faster everything. I'm gonna get 1 battery as well over here. Just gonna go behind patrol to make sure that nothing weird is happening. Do I actually need a battery? Yeah, we'll get a battery. We have 4 zealots, which should be enough against Lynx. And then the oracle should be good enough against his Ravagers. I'm not sure if 1 dude is going to be enough, though, you know? Do I maybe need 2 oracles? Maybe I do, huh? Oh my god, you have a lot of dudes, my friend. You have a lot of freaking dudes. He's not microing back at all, which means I get a lot of damage out of my zealot, but I'm also losing them. And there's... Oh, that wasn't great. There's a lot of links coming in as well, which is honestly kind of painful. So I got the full wall off. And that probably means I just straight up win the game, no? It's trying to deal some damage to my dudes, but that's not working out. Full wall is done still. I should probably try and go for a Void Ray here. Not necessarily because I think he's going to continue attacking me, but if he does continue attacking me, then I have something. And also, I can cancel this battery for sure. I'll just get 2 gateways in this position. My Warp Gate has finished up, which is kind of big. It just gives me some extra DPS. Gives me, the ability to... hold that thought, obviously. Like here, a Void Ray would obviously be great. There we go. We got it now. Just gonna full wall this area. Oh, we don't want to go in there, but do you now? Don't think you do. This one's gonna get a cancel. And all of a sudden we have plenty of dudes. So, what's our follow-up going to be? I think we could mass Oracle here, but we could also just go for like some type of Blink Stalker all in off of a... Actually, that's what we're just gonna do, isn't it? We have a Forge on the way already. Oh no, we have... Never mind. I said nothing. I was like, man, we have a Forge on the way. I can't recall building a Forge, and then it's the Forge from the early game, obviously. Now, let's see if we can do anything here. Yeah, we're just gonna go for a Blink Stalker all in that case, I think. We have 3 freaking Oracles. We have 1 of these dudes as well. Wait, why is no one in the wall right now? That's definitely not good. Oh my god, what am I doing? Come on, turn into something important. Okay, well, did definitely turn into something important. Why is there no overlord here at all, by the way? Like, legitimately none. We're gonna get a third base. Does he have a third base somewhere else? Because as long as he doesn't have a third base, I don't really feel the need to do anything that special. He doesn't have a third base. And my man is 2 base already. Oh, he's knightissing. Oh, what? Uh-oh. Do I have enough pylons? I do have enough pylons coming in. I'm the king of not getting supply blocked, obviously. The king never is supply blocked. I don't mind if this finishes up, maybe. No, never mind, I do mind. Never mind, I do mind. Let's take that out. Wait, that's clear here. If I do clear that, I'm gonna get 1 immortal out. I have Blink on the way. Once that finishes, he's in major trouble. I have triple of these air units as well. What do people call them again? Right, oracles. And I think what I'm gonna do is just go across the map with them. So he's gonna continuously try to fight my wall. I want him to really engage into me hardcore. And not that he can transition into mutas or something behind this. So he's gonna clear a bunch of these dudes. That's okay. I just want to remain defensive. And then kill as many workers as I can on the other side of the map. And this sounds stupid, but it often actually works pretty darn well. It does mean I'm a little bit more vulnerable than ideally I would be. As ideally I would not be vulnerable at all, but you know, this is the way of the world. So I did kill a bunch of dudes here. Is he pulled out? Let's see what it's producing. If it's going to be drones. Is there a third base here? There's no third base yet. That's somewhat worrying, I'm not going to lie. That is actually somewhat worrying. Oh, did get hit there as well in the face. In the freaking face. In the... Oh. There's a decent amount of these dudes, whatever you call them. Queens. Dudettes. What do you have here, buddy? That's not a whole... He did this off practically 1 base, didn't he? Oh. Well, I'm so far ahead then. Probably shouldn't have thrown all that away. Yeah, kill this third base. I don't give a crap. I do have Blink, right? So I could technically just snipe 1 unit and piss off again. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing here. I mean, let's be realistic. There's absolutely no way he's gonna catch these Blink Stalkers. And there's no way he's gonna get a good trade here in the end. I'll get a Dark Shrine as well. I think that's a good call. Look, I can just go in with this. And then whenever it gets scary, I just piss off. Oh, that almost died. Like, he has no workers, no third base. So it's really 0 scary right now. Absolutely 0 scary. I believe he tried to go for a Nidus. That's what Chum tried to do versus me as well when I played the 3-gate against him. It didn't work against the 3-gate, and it definitely didn't work against this. I actually think this build might be slightly better than the 3-gate I was playing a while ago. It feels like it has some actual potential too. Wait, how did this get caught? What? What attacked this? Has a queen been... This is the most ambitious queen. Mate, your one weakness is being slow of creep. Don't chase my dude. Come on, you can't be like that. Okay, we're just gonna clear this thing. See where my man's army is. Well, it's over here, that's for sure. Just go across the map. He just doesn't have a whole lot, does he? Let's see what we can do, though. Can he defend, you think? Can he defend here? I'm actually not sure. Really? Think this is a good plan? Huh? You actually think this is a good plan? I'm just gonna send this over as well. 1 DT. We'll take care of it, I hope. You have one random, what you call it? One probe with us as well, randomly. I didn't even realize. Poor probe. Did not deserve to be there. Let's try to send him back home, shall we? There you go, buddy. Did a good job. A very good job. Oh, here comes the queen. The chase. The world's most ambitious queen. The high-speed chase. God. I'm gonna watch the replay and see how long it took that queen to get from the main to the very corner there. I think it was quite a while, honestly. I think it was quite a while. Now, I can't really go for the absolute kill here. I don't think so, at least. Maybe I can, actually. Who am I kidding? I am me. I am, you are, he is, me is. You are, me, and we are all together. See how they run like pigs from a gun. See how they fly. I'm not sure how many works I killed in the natural, but I think the answer is enough. Like, what are we doing here, buddy? Continuously chasing. Now, if this was Raynor, I could still lose this game. I've lost games like this, exactly like this versus Raynor, but as my opponent is not Raynor right now, I don't want to say I'm zero worried, but I'm very non-worried here. I think he sent all of his units into the Nidus network as well now. Are you going in here, bud? Oh, there's a lot. Not coming back home, that's for sure. Blink in. Not sure if this was world's greatest blink, but you don't need world's greatest blink if you're up 40 supply. You just need any blink. So my neighbor decided now is a good time to start drilling again. It's not! I'm trying to make a video over here. Come on. Get it together. I ain't going all day with the... It's driving me nuts. Where are you? Look at this queen. Okay, so here I killed this. At this point, it was 22 workers against 52. Now look at this. This is... I didn't pay attention. And it just kept chasing. How is that possible? It's out of vision, no? I didn't know you could chase if it's out of vision. I thought the queen would just stop going. Like, how does it know where this oracle is? What? This makes no sense. It didn't click on the ground either. It's still following this oracle into the dead space? That's really weird, no? And now it's not anymore. Well, that took a very long time, like 45 seconds or so. Not bad. Did get a GG, so I'm happy with that. And let's hop into our next game. Alrighty, here we are versus Bai Jumia, a Protoss player. And what I want to do here is a tricky build order, okay? This used to be a lot more popular back in the day. It hasn't been popular for quite a while because most people kind of have figured out how it works. Basically what this is... Oh crap, I'm an idiot. So this was going to be a 13-14, but I accidentally set my probe back up, which means that my gateway is later than it would be in a standard game. And my plan was to... I'm so stupid. I don't want to be like this either, guys. This is how I was born, okay? Oh, no. Okay, well, we're still going to try our best anyway. Basically, what we're doing here is we're hiding this probe in the corner. We hope he doesn't see it, because that's fairly important. And then we blocked my opponent's one gate expand. We get a cybernetic score. And another thing that we'll hopefully end up doing here is proxy a Stargate on the map. Like that is really the end goal. Still an okay-ish timing, honestly, for a Cybercore. It's fine. I'm okay with it. He's trying to get his own Nexus down, and that is something I am definitely very okay with. So we'll start a Zealot here. And we'll start a Pylon right about now. So the moment our Cybercore finishes, we can proxy a Stargate. This is actually somewhat important. And we have this Zealot that can chase this dude away. So he won't get too much information, hopefully. Now, he's going to try and he's going to throw down his Nexus now, I think. Which would be good. Every second that his Nexus is earlier, makes it harder for him to hold. So here we go. It's also, by the way, not very weird to delay your Warp Gate. So I don't think he's going to be very confused by that at all. Like he sees, oh, no Warp Gate. You know, in any other matchup, you would be like, well, not having Warp Gate, that is a clear indication of something wild happening. But that is not the case at all over here. If my opponent does not build a battery in his main base, he will straight up lose the game, okay? There's no... there's absolutely nothing else to say about that. So... Oh, that dies. I'm okay with it. Let's restart our Warp Gate. He probably thinks I have an Adept in the middle of the map right now. In reality, I have not a single unit out quite yet. If he counted the amount of probes I had in total, he would have figured out that something off is happening here. He also sees my complete lack of an extra gateway. Honestly, if he doesn't build a blind battery here, I'd be very surprised. Like, legitimately very, very surprised. Let's just full wall my area in case he decides to move across the map with something like an Adept, or even worse, with a freaking Stalker. Starts attacking my stuff. I don't want that. Actually, Adept probably would be worst. It would be the worst thing by far. Okay, here we go. Let's go, lads. Let's go. Here we go. Was not ready for me at all. I don't think I'm too ready for him either, though. Look how many we're killing. But the question is, how many can he kill? Because I also don't have a battery. And I do think that he... Oh, he cancelled his Stargate. What? Oh, that's actually super comfortable for me. Lost the probe down here, though. Maybe can get 2 more kills. Ah, misclick. Should have gotten 2 more kills, but instead only get 1. Have 1 more of these on the way. We're gonna kill his Zealot with that. His Twilight is super late, though. Gonna get a 3rd gateway on top of all of that, too. I mean, if I clear this, that would be nice, because then my Pylon gets to stay alive, which I genuinely care about. And he loses the Zealot. People often look at their early game Zealot as a useless unit, but in Blink versus Blink fights, having a Zealot in front of your army can actually be quite powerful and even somewhat important. Like, people really underestimate the Zealot in Blink versus Blink battles. I think they often just use it as like a spotter, but it is more expensive than a probe, and on top of that, it also takes in gateway time. I much rather lose a probe than a Zealot. But people always use Zealots for spotters for some reason, or to just, you know, to do something like this, which obviously was gonna go wrong. I get 2 more kills. I am significantly, like, ahead by a significant amount. That's what I want to say. Like, really the case. Now, how do I get the bug through the wall over here is my question. Does this work? Yes, sir. This is really nice for a multitude of reasons. 1, I can't be killed by DTs right now with this current setup. And 2, I can continue producing while already getting a 3rd base. And I don't really need to clear this gateway at any point yet, because my opponent doesn't have a 3rd. As long as my opponent doesn't have a 3rd, I'm kind of okay with being behind my wall. Because the moment my opponent decides to move out and I actually need to defend my 3rd, I can just go in with these oracles, deal enough damage that he's forced into an all-in, basically. So I think I'm just so ridiculously far ahead at this point, just purely based on that I can't die and he can't attack. He needs to expand, and I have many more workers, and I think I'm also going to have a much quicker 3rd base. Probably do want to get a confirmation to make sure that there's no 3rd base quite yet. Not sure what I want to build at my 3rd exactly. Don't think I want too much there. Come on, show me what you got, buddy. What, his 3rd is done? Wait, what? Okay, that I hadn't quite expected. Okay, well then what? I thought this dude was still sitting on 2 bases. Really? What is this crap? You think you're gonna attack? What are you smoking? You rushed out a base that wasn't allowed? You think you're going to be the one that attacks me? No, of course not. I will be the aggressor here, my friend. I'm about to kill you. This is not the sickest all-in I've seen in my life, but... You have 6 units! That's nothing. My man is taking gases here. You got a cannon? Why are we building cannons rather than batteries? Oh, that wasn't great either. I think he actually survived. My gateway count perhaps too low. I don't entirely know what I want to do right now. I really thought I could just go over and kill him. I haven't quite prepared for a late game. I mean, it's not like I'm in a terrible position. We could just add more and more gateways. And then I kind of want to go for a push that kills the fort. But I don't think I can kill him right now. Like at any point on 3 bases. So I need to move over to basically the next level. What in the world was that? Oh, finally the Stargate gets taken out. What's the upgrades here? No upgrade. That is nice for me. I'm afraid of DTs. Actually, this is a good rule of thumb. Whenever you are afraid of DTs, your opponent most likely also is afraid of DTs. So what do? Exactly. You build DTs. Now, this is a rule that you can't always use, but I think 90% of the time when you get the feelings like, oh, I probably should build a robo. Probably you should build a robo, but also build a dark shrine yourself if you have the gas available. Because dark shrines are freaking cool. Okay, by far the coolest structure in the entire world. Just gonna put one little stalker over here. That's going to allow me to be, well, to not insta-die against any amount of DTs. Oh, he keeps building cannons though. That actually is not great for my DT dreams. My pro spread is pretty good though. Let's see if he has a fort base yet. We'll just get DT Blink. This is kind of cheesy. But that is kind of the purpose of being the cheesiest man alive. What is this crap? Oh, ooh, that's his 5th. Who's this expanding monster? Oh, we're actually in some trouble right now. Actually in some trouble. Look at that. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Yeah, DT blink, and then we're just gonna blink on top of a cannon and pray that he doesn't have any units there. Or that he moves in position quick enough to deal with it, or that he has an observer, or... You know, just... We're basically praying that he doesn't respond in time. Because if he does, then this type of stuff never really works very well. Also, I have no real detection in my army. I just realized. Let's see if I can clear this base. +1 is done. Ooh. Maybe I can clear 1 or 2 stalkers here. Eat this side too. Weird. Pure zealot from here on out. And we'll get a 5th base if we can get it somewhere. And then we're gonna start warping in these other dudes, them DTs. I want to move towards the far right side with those. My preferred side for the DTs. Doesn't feel so strong defensively. Gonna have one of these over here. I don't think he quite... Okay, let's go with 2 more. Once we have 6, that feels good. Not quite sure why I sent these out. Okay, we gotta piss off as well. Oh, there we go. Get the jump in. Maybe some immortals. Don't think we're winning this fight. But not winning fights is completely okay. What? What is my man doing over here? Huh? You want to talk about it, buddy? No, I don't want to talk about it. Come on, leave me alone. I have 1 more blink available soon. There we go. Poof. 2. What? Die! Okay, well, we did kill his 5th. But at the same time, we also lost some units. Let's just move up here, up this ramp, because we have a free thing over here that can... Well, that wasn't quite as useful as I thought it would be. That was absolutely not as useful as I was hoping it would be. What are these guys doing? Oh, maybe I can clear that. No, I couldn't. More zealots? Yes, sir. And then we go behind into the natural. The natural is often a location that people forget to really protect. So we hope that's also the case here. Otherwise, I think we might be freaking dead. Let's hope there's no detection there at all. I don't think there is. So I killed his 5th base. He's now killing my 5th base. I'm kind of fine with that. You know, this is the way of the world. It waves up and down. Maybe you can fight? I don't think I can, actually. Maybe some DTs? Does feel okay, doesn't it? Come on, heal stuff. No? Okay, don't. Okay, we do have a couple of DTs still, but I do believe... Ah, there's no way. I think we're dead. I really thought we had him in this game. It felt so good for me. That was not world's most brilliant blink, that's for sure. That's actually pretty far away from world's most brilliant blink. It's a crap on our gateways though. Does he have +3 yet? No, not quite. Well, gotta make sure to keep all of as many stalkers alive as possible. But I don't think I'm doing world's greatest job here. Yeah. +3 is going to be too late for me. And I think we're dead now. I absolutely do believe we're dead. Yeah. Wow. I thought I had him. He still has 1600 minerals as well. He just had his 3rd base and his 4th base and his 5th base way faster than I did. And it really kind of confused me. I think we should have dealt more damage with this little poke. Maybe if I had microed my oracles a bit better, that would have worked. I didn't expect a freaking cannon in the main though. That was surprising to me. Did a good job versus the oracle. But we still were in a fine spot. He just kind of outplayed me, honestly. Alright. That's going to be it for me today. I hope you did enjoy this episode of The Cheesiest Man Alive. If you did, don't forget to like button, subscribe to the channel. And hopefully I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Thank you so much for watching. And bye-bye.